Good afternoon, all. Welcome to the lecture of Advanced Discrete Mathematics. Screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so in last lecture we have seen recurrence relation. In particularly, we have seen what is a homogeneous recurrence relation with constant coefficient, and it is a linear. Okay, so which is must be of the form C1 an minus 1 per what? That is something a homogeneous recurrence relation with constant coefficient and which is of order k. And after that, we have seen some methods to find out the solution for the linear recurrence relation. In that, we have first seen the iteration method, and we have solved some examples depending on the iteration method, and second one is nothing but the characteristic roots, and also we have seen some examples depending on this method. Okay, so today we will see what are the non-homogeneous recurrence relation with constant coefficients and which are also linear. Homogeneous means its right hand side must be equal to 0, which is f of n, and whenever f of n is not equal to 0, then the corresponding linear recurrence relation with constant coefficient becomes the non-homogeneous recurrence relation with constant coefficient. Okay, so non-homogeneous recurrence relation. Okay, so in particularly we will see the non-homogeneous recurrence relation with constant coefficient and which is of order 2. Okay, so the second order non-homogeneous recurrence relation with constant coefficient is of the form sum an plus 2 plus c times an plus 1 plus d times an, and which is equal to f of n. Okay, so as if this one is the non-homogeneous, it means f of n must be not equal to 0, where c and d are the any two non-zero constants, and this will be the recurrence relation with constant coefficients since c, d are the constants and which is of order 2. Since as we know that the order of the recurrence relation is nothing but the difference of highest and lowest subscript of a, as here the highest subscript will be n plus 2 and lowest will be the n, so n plus 2 minus n is nothing but 2, so it is a recurrence relation with constant coefficient which is of order 2 degree 1, and it is as f of n is not equal to 0, so this will be the non-homogeneous recurrence relation. Okay, now in particularly suppose an plus 2 plus some 5 an plus 1 plus some 6 an, and which is equal to some f of n, and as f of n is, as this one is the non-homogeneous, so f of n is not equal to 0. Now we know that whenever there is a homogeneous recurrence relation with constant coefficient, then we just we have to find out its roots, and from that roots we will get one complementary function, that is from the auxiliary equation we will get the roots of our given recurrence relation with constant coefficient, and from that one by characteristic method we easily find out its solution. But in this case also, here whenever we will take this f of n as equal to 0, then it becomes the homogeneous recurrence relation with constant coefficient. So first part we have to find out same as our in homogeneous recurrence relation, but for f of n not equal to 0, we have to find out its particular solution separately. Okay, so in this case, that is in non-homogeneous recurrence relation with constant coefficient, is its solution contains two parts. In first part we have to find out the homogeneous solution, and in second part we have to find out the particular solution, and the sum of these two solution is nothing but the general solution of our given non-homogeneous recurrence relation with constant coefficient. Okay, so the solution an consists of two parts. First one is homogeneous solution an, we will denote this homogeneous solution as an to the power h of the given recurrence relation by keeping f of n equal to 0. Of n is equal to 0. And second part, particular solution an to the power. This particular solution can be denoted in this symbol, that is an to the power p of the given recurrence relation with f of n on the right hand side okay. So the required general solution is required general solution is an is equal to homogeneous solution plus particular solution. Okay, so sum of these two solution is nothing but our required general solution. Again, as this one is the general solution, then the number of arbitrary constants in this general solution must be equal to the order of our given recurrence relation. Okay, now actually from last lecture we know the how to find out the homogeneous solution. So today we have to see how to find out the particular solution. Actually, there is no general method to find out the particular solution whenever f of n is not equal to 0. But there are some cases, if our f of n is of that particular type, then we can easily find out its particular solution. And in this chapter, we have to see that cases only. Okay, so let us see what is a particular solution. There is no general method to find out the particular solution. No general method to find particular solution of a given recurrence relation. A relation for every function f of n. But we shall discuss method of undetermined coefficients. For finding particular solution. So this method is useful when the function f of n consists of spatial forms. That is only we have to see. Okay, so depending on these certain forms, of f of n, we consider a trial solution containing number of known constant coefficients which are to be determined by substitution. Okay, and the trial solution to be used in each case are shown in the following tables, where just we have to use some constants a naught, a naught, a1, a2, or a. Okay, if suppose the function f of n is of the form, we will construct one table where we will take the form of f of n and its trial function. Okay, so if suppose f of a is nothing but some b raised to n where b is any constant and this b is not a root of our given auxiliary equation. That is, if b is not a root of characteristic equation. Okay, since whenever b is any constant, then suppose it is 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever will be, and it that raised to n, then there are two possibilities. Either this b is a root of auxiliary equation or it is not a root of auxiliary equation. So first we will see the case in which b is not a root of our given characteristic equation, and in that case the trial function is nothing but just a into b raised to n. That is, just we have to multiply our b raised to n by this a, and that one is nothing but that one is the our trial function, and that value we have to put in our given auxiliary equation. Then from that one we will get the value of a and just substitute that value in that our given equation. Then we will get our required particular solution, and we have already a complementary function. Then just sum these two solutions, then we will get our general solution. Okay, so this will be the first case whenever f of n is of the form b raised to n and b is not a root of characteristic equation. Let us take the second one. If suppose there is a polynomial on the right hand side, that is f of n is in the form of polynomial, that is polynomial p of n of degree m. That is, if it is a polynomial and which is of degree m, then what should be the nature of our trial function? It is just nothing but a naught plus a1 n plus e2 n square plus up to so on plus am n raised to m. Okay, now third possibility, that is third case, c to the power n into polynomial p of n. Okay, so this will be the first case. In that case, only b raised to n is on the right hand side. Second will be the case, that is p of n is in the form of polynomial. Now, if suppose it is a multiplication of these two forms, that is c raised to n into p of n, and in that case, again we have to suppose that this c is not a root of our characteristic equation. If c is not a root of characteristic equation, then its trial function is nothing but c to the power n as it is into a naught plus a1 n plus a2 n square plus up to so on am n raised to m. Okay, now again, fourth one is nothing but b raised to n. And in that case, we have to suppose that b is a root of characteristic equation. B is a root of characteristic equation with multiplicity. Yes, with multiplicity. Yes. Then its corresponding trial function is nothing but a naught. That is, we have to take one arbitrary constant into n raised to s, where this s is nothing but the multiplicity of this b. Okay, and into b raised to n. Okay. Now, fifth one, c raised to n into p of n. Again, here we have to suppose that this c is a root of characteristic equation and which is of some multiplicity t. If c is a root of characteristic equation with multiplicity t, then its corresponding trial function is nothing but n to the power multiplicity, that is t, into, we have to write the trial function for p of n, which is nothing but a naught plus a1 n plus up to so on am n raised to m, since it is a polynomial with degree m. Okay, and into our c raised to n. Last case, sixth one, if it is of the form sin bn or cos bn, then its corresponding trial function is a naught sin bn plus a1 cos bn. Last one is nothing but if suppose b raised to n into sin bn or b raised to n cos bn, then its corresponding trial function is b raised to n a naught sin bn plus a1 cos. Okay, so these are the some particular types of f of n, and in that case we have the corresponding trial functions also. Okay, हे 7 असतील किंवा या 7च्या लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन मध्ये माझा कोणताही फंक्शन असेल एफ ऑफ एन, इथे जितके पॉसिबल आहे तितके घेतलं आपण. फक्त बी रेस टू एन घेतला, परत पी ऑफ एन घेतला, या दोघांचा मल्टिप्लिकेशन घेतला, या दोघांचा समही असू शकतो. या दोघांचा सम जरी असेल तर जसं आपण सम करणार आहे तसं त्याच्या करस्पॉन्डिंग ट्रायल फंक्शनचा सम घ्यावा लागेल, म्हणजे त्यावरून तुम्हाला ट्रायल फंक्शन मिळेल. तर ट्रायल फंक्शनची व्हॅल्यू दिलेल्या रिकरन्स रिलेशन मध्ये पुट करा, त्या दिलेल्या रिकरन्स रिलेशन मधून तुमचे जितके ट्रायल फंक्शन मध्ये कॉन्स्टंट आहेत त्या सगळ्यांची व्हॅल्यू मिळेल. त्या व्हॅल्यू फक्त जर दिलेल्या इक्वेशन मध्ये त्या पुट केलं तर तुमचं करस्पॉन्डिंग पर्टिक्युलर सोल्युशन मिळेल. तो पर्टिक्युलर सोल्युशन आपण होमोजिनियस सोल्युशन मध्ये ऍड केला तर तो करस्पॉन्डिंग जनरल सोल्युशन. येस, आतापर्यंत कुणाला काही डाऊट? ओके, आता ही असं वाटत असेल तुम्हाला की एवढं फक्त हे 7 केस किंवा यांच्या लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन मध्ये जर असेल तरच आपण करस्पॉन्डिंग पर्टिक्युलर सोल्युशन डिस्कस केलं. जर याला सोडून दुसरं काही असेल तर आहे का? पहिलं सांगितलंय आपण, अशी कोणतीही मेथड नाहीये की तुम्हाला प्रत्येक वेळेला पर्टिक्युलर सोल्युशन मिळेलच एफ ऑफ एन साठी. काही पर्टिक्युलर केसेस आहेत त्यामध्ये तुम्ही त्याचं पर्टिक्युलर सोल्युशन फाइंड आउट करू शकता. आणखीन आता तुम्हाला या युनिटमध्ये फक्त हे 7 आणि या 7च्या लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन मध्ये जितके एफ ऑफ एन तयार होतील फक्त त्याच्याबद्दलच शिकायचं, याला सोडून दुसरं काही येणार नाही तुम्हाला एफ ऑफ एन. ठीक आहे. There is one more. If f of n is constant, f of n is constant, that is, if it is constant then it should be the polynomial of degree 0. The polynomial of degree 0. Then its trial solution is, then the trial solution is taken as just a. That is, from this one only we can find out. Here it is a polynomial of degree m. As here we have the f of n is just constant, then it means it is a polynomial of degree 0. Then what should be? It is a naught plus a1 into n. But we have a constant polynomial. It means there is no n. It means its coefficient must be equal to 0. So there is only one non-zero coefficient. That one is nothing but a naught. So here just we have taken that a naught or a as a trial function. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Second note, if f of n is a linear combination of the above cases, linear combination of the above forms, then the trial solution is taken as the sum of the corresponding trial function. Sum of the corresponding trial functions with different unknown constant coefficients, and that should be we have to determine. Okay, okay, that is if the f of n is a linear combination of the these functions. That is in case suppose it is p raised to n plus p of n, where p of n is of degree m, then its corresponding trial solution is nothing but a into b raised to n plus this trial function. So in this way we can find out the particular solution. So let us take some examples. In that, first we will take the case when f of n is equal to some alpha, which is a constant, a constant. Okay, so here we will see some examples. In that case, our f of n will be constant. Take the first example. Solve an plus 2 minus of 5 times an plus 1 plus 6 times an, and which is equal to 2 with initial conditions. Initial conditions a not equal to 1 and a1 is equal to minus 1. Okay, so how we can solve this one? First we have to find out its homogeneous solution by taking f of n will be equal to 0. Here f of n is equal to 2, which is constant. After finding out the homogeneous solution, we have to find out its particular solution. So find out its homogeneous solution. What should be the corresponding homogeneous solution?
B1 3 raised to n plus B2 2 raised to n.
This is C1 3 raised to n plus C2 or 2 raised to n. Yes, the associated homogeneous recurrence relation is which is nothing but an plus 2 minus 5 times an plus 1 plus 6an, and which is equal to 0. Since here we have to make the corresponding non-homogeneous recurrence relation as homogeneous, so we have to keep f of n as 0. Okay, so now it is a homogeneous recurrence relation with constant coefficient and which is of order 2. So its auxiliary equation is r square minus of 5r plus 6 is equal to 0. Its roots are nothing but 2 and 3. R minus 3 into r minus 2 is equal to 0, which implies r is equal to 3 and 2. So the homogeneous solution is an to the power h, which is equal to c1 3 to the power n plus c2 2 to the power n. Okay, now here we have the homogeneous solution. Now it remains to find out its particular solution. Now, as our right hand side f of n is a constant, then what should be its trial function?
A.
A be the trial function. So let an equal to a, capital A, be the trial function. Since f of n is equal to 2 is constant. Now, an equal to a should be the constant. Now, put the value of an equal to a and in our given recurrence relation. Now, As an is equal to 2, then what should be the value of an plus 2? Sorry, an equal to e. Then what is an plus 2?
A plus 2.
A plus
If an is in the form of n, then we can sum na. If an is equal to a is a constant.
A.
A.
जर समजा माझा असा आहे an is equal to n plus n square plus 3, then what is an plus 2?
N plus 2 bracket
n
square
plus
plus 3.
2 bracket square plus 3 ना. या constant वर काय फरक पडेल का?
No, sir.
No,
As
sir.
an have only one constant, that is a, then what should be n plus 2? A. An plus 1 is also a. So just put that value an plus 2 and an plus 1 in our given recurrence relation. An plus 2 minus 5an plus 1 plus 6an equal to 2 becomes now a minus 5a plus 6an, which is equal to 2. So put an equal to a in given recurrence relation. Relation. Then it becomes an plus 2a minus of 5a plus 6a, which is equal to 2, which implies 7a minus of 5a, and which is equal to 2, and it is nothing but 2a equal to 2, and which is nothing but a equal to 1. So here we have the value of a. Now put that a equal to 1 in our given an equal to a. Since an equal to a be the trial function, and whenever we will get the value of a, then it becomes the particular solution, which implies an is equal to 1. So what should be the corresponding particular solution? Which implies particular solution is an to the power p is nothing but 1. Okay, which implies the required general solution is an is equal to homogeneous solution plus particular solution, which is equal to, what is homogeneous solution? C1 3 to the power n plus C2 2 to the power n plus 1. Okay, so this will be the required general solution whenever we have no initial conditions, but in given example we have given the initial condition. So apply that. Whenever we will put the initial conditions, then we will get the values of C1 and C2, and just put the values of C1 and C2, then we will get our required general solution. As a naught is equal to 1, which implies 1 is equal to C1 3 to the power 0 plus C2 2 to the power 0 plus 1, which implies C1 plus C2 is equal to 1 minus 1, which is 0. Take this one as some equation number 1. And A1 is equal to minus of 1, which implies minus 1 is equal to C1 3 raised to, sorry, what should be the value? A1. C1 3 raised to 1 plus C2 2 raised to 1 plus 1, which implies 3C1 plus 2C2 is equal to minus 1 minus 1 minus of 2. So from equation 1 and 2, what are the values of C1 and C2? As C1 plus C2 is equal to 0, 3C1 plus 2C2 is equal to minus 1. Multiply 1 by 2 and subtracting 2 from 1. Then we will get, multiply first it by 2 and then subtract 2C1 minus 3C1 minus C1, which is equal to minus of minus 2 plus 2. What should be the value of C1 then?
2
2 असेल का?
minus 2.
which implies
C2 is
C2
equal
is
to,
equal to 2.
put the C1 and C2 in this equation star. C1 and C2 in equation star, we get the required general solution. An is equal to C1 minus of 2, 3 raised to n, plus C2, 2 raised to n, plus 1, and that should be the required general solution, which is the required general solution. Yes, तुम्हाला काही डाऊट आहे मध्ये?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Now we will take the second example. Solve the following. Yn plus 2 minus of yn plus 1 minus of 2yn is equal to n square. Now, what is the nature of f of n here?
n square.
n square दिसतोय ना काय आहे?
Polynomial.
Polynomial.
It is a polynomial of degree 2. Then what should be its corresponding trial function?
A naught plus A1
A
n
naught plus A1
plus A2n square.
A to n square. That one is nothing but the trial function. First find out its homogeneous solution. After that, as we know the trial function, then just put that value trial function in our given recurrence relation. Then from that one we will get the constant value in its trial function. And whenever we will put the constant value in our trial function, then it becomes our particular solution. And just sum the homogeneous solution plus particular solution, we will get our required general solution. Associated homogeneous recurrence relation is yn plus 2 minus yn plus 1 minus of 2yn is equal to 0. So the auxiliary equation is r square minus of r minus of 2 equal to 0. What are its roots?
2 minus
2n
1.
minus 1.
R equal to 2 minus 1. So the homogeneous solution is C1 minus of 1 to the power n plus 2 to the power n. To find out its particular solution, as here f of n is equal to n square, then an equal to a naught plus a1 n plus a2 n square is the trial function. Okay. Now here an is equal to this one. So what is an plus 2? An plus 2 is nothing but
n plus 2 bracket square. No, sir. A naught plus A1 n plus 2 plus A2 n plus 2 brackets.
Same for n plus 1 also. Okay. So which implies, sorry, here as here we have given in terms of y, so here just take instead of a, take here y. Okay. Which implies the given recurrence relation becomes दिलेल्या रिकरन्स रिलेशन मध्ये पुट का करायचं ते कळालं ना? पुट केल्यावर काय होईल?
A naught A1 A2 च्या
A naught A1 A2 चे व्हॅल्यू मिळतील. ते मिळणं गरजेचंच आहे का?
Yes, sir. Particular.
का? जर ते नाही मिळाले तर काय होईल? प्रत्येक 2 डिग्रीच्या पॉलिनॉमियलला सोल्युशन मिळेल ना? प्रत्येक 2 डिग्रीच्या पॉलिनॉमियलला सेम सोल्युशन मिळेल. मग माझा फॉर एक्झाम्पल एफ ऑफ एन इक्वल टू एन स्क्वेअर जरी असेल तरी
Yes, sir. Arbitrary
एन स्क्वेअर
not
प्लस
even
1 ला ते मिळेल. तुम्ही कोणतं कॉन्स्टंटची काही व्हॅल्यू चेंज करा, मग सेमच सोल्युशन राहील माझा. म्हणजे एकच सोल्युशन मिळेल माझा. जर प्रत्येक 2 डिग्रीच्या पॉलिनॉमियलला एकच सोल्युशन पॉसिबल आहे का?
No, sir.
So it depends on our example. What if it is in the form of n square, then we will get that this one a naught plus a1 n plus a2 square, and whenever we will put this in our given recurrence relation, then we will get the values of a naught a1 a2. So these are constant that is these constant values a naught, a1 and a2 are depending on our given f of n and our given recurrence relation. Okay, so for that reason only we have to put the yn in our given recurrence relation. And the given recurrence relation is nothing but yn plus 2 minus yn plus 1 minus of 2yn, and which is equal to n square. So put that. So a naught a1 into n plus 2 plus e2 n plus 2 bracket square minus of yn plus 1, which is nothing but a naught plus e1 into n plus 1 plus e2 into n plus 1 bracket square minus of 2 times of yn, which is a naught plus a1n plus a2n square. Now, and which is equal to n square. Now tell me constant plus coefficient of n plus coefficient of n square. Which implies this will be the first constant, which is nothing but a naught. What should be the second constant? Plus 2 times a1. Here we have n square plus 4n plus 4, which is 4 times a2 minus of a naught. From here we will get minus of a1. From this one we will get minus of a2 minus of 2 times a naught. इतकंच आहे का? Now tell me the coefficient of n. From here we will get a1. Second one, n square plus 4n plus 4. So what should be the coefficient of n? करते हैं ना?
2a2.
2a2 को 4a2.
4a2.
4a2. From here we will get minus of a1. From this one, n square plus 2n plus 1 minus of 2a2 minus of 2a1 into n plus n square a2 from here minus of a2 from here minus of 2a2, which is equal to n square. So actually it is nothing but a naught get cancelled, minus of 2 times a naught, 2a1 minus a1 minus of a1 minus of 2a1 minus a1 plus a1, 4a2 minus a2, 3a2 plus 3a2, a1 minus a1 get cancelled, 4a2 minus 2a2, 2a2 plus 2a2 minus of 2a1 into n plus a2 minus a2 get cancelled, minus of 2a2, and it is nothing here n square, and which is equal to n square. Now we have to compare the LHS and RHS. So what should be the value of minus of 2a0 plus a1 plus 3a2, as there is no constant term on the right hand side? So its value will be
0.
0. That is the coefficient of n to the power 0 on the right hand side will be 0, which implies minus of 2a0 plus a1 plus 3a2, which is equal to 0. And what should be the 2a2 minus a1?
0.
Which is also 0, since there is no coefficient for n on the right hand side. And minus of 2a2 is equal to
1.
which is 1. So what should be the value of a2? Minus 1 by 2.
Yes,
Put
sir.
that a2. Yes. चुकले का कहीं?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So put a2 equal to minus 1 by 2 in this one. So what should be the value of a1? As 2a2 minus of 2a1 is equal to 0, which implies 2 times a2 minus of 1 by 2 minus of 2a1, and which is equal to 0. This 2 gets cancelled, and whenever we sum plus 1 on both sides, then it becomes minus of 2a1 is equal to 1, which implies what should be the value of a1 then? which is also 1 by minus of 1 by 2. Since from that one we can write 2a2 minus 2a1 equal to 0, it implies that a2 minus a1 equal to 0. So a1 is nothing but a2. And we have the value of a2 and a1 is also minus 1 by 2. Now put the value of a1 and a2 in this one and find out the value of a0. What should be the value of a0? Minus of 2a0 plus a1 plus 3a2 is equal to 0, which implies we have the values of a1 and a2. Minus of 1 by 2 minus of 3 by 2 is equal to 0, which implies minus of 2a0. Minus 1 minus 3 minus 4 divided by 2 minus 2, and which is equal to 0, which implies a0 plus 1 is equal to 0. So what should be the value of a0? A0 is equal to minus 1.
No, sir.
Okay, so put that values of a0, a1 and a2 in our trial function. So the trial function becomes the particular solution, and which is equal to a0. A0 is minus 1 plus a1 n. A1 is minus of 1 by 2 n. A2 minus of 1 by 2 n square. So this one is the particular solution. Now, so the required general solution is homogeneous solution plus particular solution, and which is equal to, what is the homogeneous solution? C1 minus
C1
1
2
to the,
raised to n
yeah,
plus
that is
C2 minus 1
to,
raised to n.
yes, plus this one minus take common 1 plus 1 by 2 n plus 1 by 2. Yes. Okay, so as here we have no initial conditions, this one will be the required general solution. Okay, yes, कुणाला काही doubt आहे मध्ये?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Key. The next case, whenever f of n is nothing but alpha raised to n, where this alpha is a root of characteristic equation. We will take example. Solve an plus 2 minus of 4 times an plus 1 plus 4 and which is equal to 2 raised to n. Okay, as here the f of n is nothing but 2 raised to n, and from our given recurrence relation we can see that here 2 must be the root of our given recurrence, that is characteristic equation, and in that case we know what should be the, it's a trial function. Just we have to put the trial function in our given recurrence relation, then we will get the constant values in our trial function. Whenever we will put the values of that constants in trial function, then we will get our required particular solution. Find out its first find out its a homogeneous solution.
C1 plus C2
C1
n 2
plus
raised to n.
C2 n 2 raised to n.
Yes. Raised to n, as f of n is equal to 2 raised to n is a given recurrence relation. Okay, and in that case here 2 is a root with multiplicity 2. So what should be its trial function?
A0 n square 2 raised to n.
1 minute. Trial function is a0 n. n ची पॉवर काय घ्यायची, जितकी मल्टिप्लिसिटी माझ्या रूटची आहे ती पॉवर असेल n स्क्वेअर इंटू 2 raised to n. Okay, so put that value to let an is equal to a0 n square into 2 raised to n. That is, put that an equal to this one in given recurrence relation. Yes, so the given recurrence relation becomes, what should be the given recurrence relation? It is an plus 2. What is an plus 2? A naught
n plus 2 bracket square
n plus 2 bracket square 2 raised to n
2
plus
raised to n
2
plus
minus of 4 times n plus 1, 4 times this one, a naught n plus 1 bracket square into 2 raised to n plus 1, and lastly plus 4 times of an, that is a naught n square 2 raised to n, and which is equal to 2 raised to n. Okay, now this can be written as 2 times, sorry, 2 square, it is, so it is nothing but 2 square means it is 4 times a naught n plus 2 bracket square. Now it becomes 2 raised to n minus of 4 a naught. Here this can be written as 2 into 2 raised to n. So it is minus of 8 times a naught n plus 1 bracket square 2 raised to n plus 4 a naught n square 2 raised to n, and which is equal to 2 raised to n, which implies 4 times a naught n plus 2 bracket square minus of 8 times a naught n plus 1 bracket square plus 4 a naught n square into 2 raised to n, and which is equal to 2 raised to n. Divide both sides by 2 raised to n. Then we will get 4 a naught n plus 2 bracket square minus of 8 a naught n plus 1 bracket square plus 4 a naught, and which is equal to 1. Tell me the value of a naught here. There is only one constant, na, a naught. So find out the value of a naught. Actually, here we will require only the constant terms, na? Since on the right hand side there is no term of 2 raised to n, or there is no polynomial term. That is, there is no term of n square n. Since on the left hand side we have n square and n, but on the right hand side we have no n square, no n. There is only one constant term, which is 1. So whenever we will take all the constant terms on the LHS and we will comparing it with the right hand side, then it is equal to 1. What should be the constant terms on the left hand side? In this, from this one is nothing but n square plus 4n plus 4. So 4 into 4 will be 16 a naught. Correct, Taika?
yes sir
Minus of, from this one, n square plus 2n plus 2. 2 into minus 8, which is nothing but
16
16 a naught plus 4 times of a naught, which is equal to 1. Whether this one is correct? It's something n square
4 a naught n square is sir.
over a naught. Sorry. Here it is nothing but 4 a naught n square. Na? So again here there are only two. But actually it is 16, 16 get cancelled. Na? On RHS we should that one.
सर मिडल टर्म मध्ये फक्त -8 a नॉट येतं ना.
N square plus, sorry, n square plus 2n plus 1, na, it is. So it is nothing but 4 a naught n square plus 4n plus 4. So actually it is 4 into 4, 16 a naught minus of 8 a naught into n square plus 2n plus 1, which is nothing but minus of 8 a naught. And as this one is 4 a naught n square, then there is no constant term, and which is equal to 1. So actually it is nothing but 8 a naught is equal to 1, which implies a naught equal to 1 by 8. And there is only one constant term in its trial function. So the trial function, that is the, so the particular solution is an to the power p, which is nothing but a naught is 1 by 8 n square 2 raised to n, which implies as an is equal to homogeneous solution plus particular solution. It implies, what should be the homogeneous solution here? Homogeneous solution is nothing but c1 plus c2n 2 raised to n plus particular solution is 1 by 8 n square 2 raised to n, and which is the required general solution. येस पुन्हा काय डाऊट यामध्ये का डाऊट
नो सर.
No, sir.
डाऊट नसतील तर हे घ्या फॉर an minus of c1 an minus 1 plus 12 an minus 2 which is equal to n into 4 raised to n. Simple one. an minus of 4 times an minus of 1 plus 4 times of an minus 2 and which is equal to n plus 4 raised to n. Okay, so here we have to find out the general solution of the non-homogeneous difference relation with constant coefficient. For first one, we know how to find out its trial function. Since we know the formula whenever there is a case in which C raised to n into P of n. In first case, the f of n is nothing but n into 4 raised to n. It means it is a polynomial of degree 1 into C raised to n. What should be the roots of our homogeneous solution? As it is minus 7 plus 12, it means minus 4 minus 3 is nothing but it means what are the roots? 4 and 3 are the roots. And here we have 4 raised to n. It means that here we have to apply the case in which C is a root of our characteristic equation. So from that one we can easily find out the particular solution. And in second example we have n plus 4 raised to n. That is, it is a polynomial of degree 1 plus 4 raised to n. And as the roots of our given relation are 2 and 2, it means 4 is not a root of our given characteristic equation. So just we have to sum the trial function, that is P of n plus b raised to n. Then the corresponding particular solution becomes, first we have to find out the values of constant, then it becomes a particular solution. सॉल्व करता येईल?
Yes, sir.
ठीक आहे, सॉल्व करा, मला उद्या सांगा यांचे जनरल सोल्युशन.